Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the start of a new series called Hitfilm Wednesdays. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to make a video on every single Wednesday, but whenever I have time, I'm going to make a video on Hitfilm, and that's going to be on Wednesdays, as the title suggests. Today I'm going to show you how to add a heads-up display to your face in Hitfilm, so I think we should start right after the intro. Okay, so here I am in Hitfilm 4 Express, so let me make a new composite shot. And if it's okay, I have, yeah, there we go. So this is the clip. This was actually the clip I started with. So now I have to slice the layer so that the timing is right. So I will delete those two parts, and there we go. So that is about I'm not sure, I can't really see it, so that is why we zoom in. So let's make that this composite shot about 14 seconds long. So we'll call this one head. Okay, there we go. And what I want to do is I want to have a black background so that it looks like your face is in a helmet. Now you could choose not to do this. I don't have a really good black background so that everything is solid black, so what I decided to do is to film myself in a green screen. First thing I want to do is resize this a bit. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go to the effects panel. Then where is it? Keying, there we go, and have a, I think it's color difference key. Yeah, there we go. So the screen color is already set to green for my green screen. And then you have to play with some of the settings. Now here you can see the matte, which is a black and white representation of your key. So this actually looks quite good. So now let's see if you can take some of that spiller. Yeah, it doesn't do that much, but this already looks quite good. So first, then I'll rename this to footage, and I'll add a new black plane layer called background. This should be on the back, of course. Now this looks pretty good, actually. Then we'll start with tracking. So what you want to start with is a track of a feature that is really distinguishable. So for that, I'll take the bridge of my nose here. There we go. And this should be good to track. So I will do that now. Cool, there we go. Now you see this whole mess of blue crosses. Those are that is like that, it represents the movement of my nose. Then I will create a point, which will be called front point. There we go. And then I also want another layer, which will be called, why can't I rename this? Here we go. Back point. Yep, there we go. Now in the footage, I will go to, where's my track? There's my track. I will go here and go for purpose, transform X and Y position, and I will apply that to the front point. So now I have this point here, which perfectly moves with my nose. However, this is only a 2D track, so this only shows the X and Y coordinates of my nose, but it doesn't like rotate in space. So to do that, I will have to do something with the back point. First, I will set these layers to 3D. There we go. And then I go into the viewer and top. And I will move the back point quite far back. Now I'll go back to my active camera. And I want this point to be on the same height as the track of the nose. So as you can see, that is quite in place. Then I will go in the controls, layer properties, alignment towards layer, alignment, layer, back point. So now we have this point, as you can see, with the black arrow, or blue arrow I should say. It moves with the head, and you can see that it actually translated the 3D motion quite well, the 3D rotation. However, I think I can move the blue point back a bit more. Oh, now I have to go to my front point. Yeah, that's actually really good. As you can see now, the point rotates with my face. So now we have a 3D thing we can work with. What I want to do first is create a new black plane layer. We'll call this one face overlay with a capital letter. There we go. And I want to first make it a bit larger because the plane is going to move with my face. So we need to make it, we need to scale it up like this. Yeah, let's make it about 150%. There we go. Now I will hide this layer because I'll have to go to my face and then make a rough drawing. There we go. So we have to invert this. However, this looks extremely weird. It looks really fake. But I will go to my shape, then expansion, feather strength. There you go. And what I can do now, first of course put this in 3D, and I can parent this to the front point. And as you can see, the layer is actually moving in 3D space. So probably if I go to the top, I should be able to see it. Here, as you can see the layer moving with the track. So there we go. That is really nice. So now I have everything except the HUD itself. So this is a shot of 14 seconds. So what we'll have to do now is go to the media panel, new composite shot. We'll call this one HUD. I will only make one heads-up display in the front of the face because that just saves some time. And you could actually download the HUD assets. So I'll quickly import this here. Oh, what I forgot to do was go to the media panel, HUD properties. I forgot to make this one 1024 by 1024, and that fits the layers. Now you can go ahead and set the blend mode to screen. So now all of the layers are visible, but this this still is a 2D image, and we want this to be in 3D. So what I'll do is first select all of the layers and put them in 3D planes. And now I can go to the top view, and I actually want to here Move it, and now we can move these layers into 3D space. Now you can fool around with this, of course, as much as you want. Camera, so now we have this. Yeah, that looks about right. However, just make this a bit smaller so that it still fits in the screen. So it's made a bit smaller, but it still has the distance there. Then I will copy and paste these layers over here. And I want the time reversal effect, because as you can see here, if I go back, this is the end, and then it's not seamless, and I want the first layer to go over in the second layer seamlessly. So what I'll do is go to time reversal and add it to all of these layers. So now you have these 5 layers, and they melt over in these layers. So now we have the HUD assembled. What I will do now is go over here, take the HUD, set the blending mode to screen, so now it's added over my face, and I will attach it to front point. However, you can see that's not correct yet. So I'll say 3D plane. The orientation is not correct though. So I'll set this to 180. Nope, that one has to be 0. This one has to be 180. Now if this, as you can see, it moves with my face, but it's not in 3D space yet. So I'll do that. Just move it in front here. And now over here you can see the 3D effect moving in. So when we render this, it looks like the video you see on screen now. So I hope that helped you out to create your own HUD. Now, I definitely encourage you to do this yourself, to try it out for yourself, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye! Hello everybody, I hope you liked the video. Now click the top box to see my newest video, and click the box below to see a highlighted one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week Saturday with a new video.